Hello, everyone. My name is Chris Cortez, and I was writer, director, editor, co-star in this short film, Stabbed Your Attention. I am very proud of this movie for numerous reasons. This was first of all, it's just always fun to make a movie. I'm proud of all my movies. Because you come up with an idea and you just go with it. But this movie, I did so much in this film. For one, we shot anamorphically, my first anamorphic movie. Two, this is the first movie I made that we feature a surround sound audio mix, which was so fun to create. And also, we used a lot of green screen and technology to make digital sets or extensions. Like here, for example, the wall is obviously real and the back is an extension. I also learned a lot about this movie when it comes to special effects and making them work. I a lot of the shots with Brian because that was day one, and we had no physical things at all for Brian. It was just him in front of a green screen, and um, I realized, if you're shooting anamorphically, you're getting wider. You need more green screen because you have to accommodate the wide lens, and so there's a lot of moments where Brian gets cut out and whatnot, and that was all like a learning thing. But yeah, this was oh god, like I said, such a fun idea. The idea of Stab Your Attention actually came during the pandemic. I was having a Predator slash Alien marathon, and I was seeing the first movie, and there's that scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger's character Dutch throws a machete at this bad guy, before they meet the opening before they meet the predator, and the machete goes through the guy's chest and pins him against a wall, and he instantly dies. And Dutch goes, "Stick around." And I started cracking up. I was a little drunk, and I started cracking up, and I was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if they didn't die?" like you stab someone through the chest and you say a pun and then they don't die. Like, what would happen? Like, how would that conversation go? Like, and then that is exactly what this movie um is. It's that whole idea brought to life. This is one of the few movies I could say that what I wrote on paper is exactly what I imagined. Once the finished product is done, because a lot of the times when you're editing, it's almost like one last draft of the script where things change, you get different takes, you get different things, and it might not look or feel the way that you felt it was, or what have you. Um, but this was also a big thing for me, this film, because it was the true follow up to The French Assassin, um, uh, with a bad comb over. Because that movie was released like right before the pandemic happened, and then the pandemic happened, and I made two movies after French Assassin, but before this movie. Movie one was my pandemic movie, A Ghostly Gathering, which I kind of looked at as like a side film that I made, not a true follow up. And the other one was a revised family edition, which wasn't my movie; it's my family's movie. So this was like the first time it was like, okay, cool, you know, and kind of keeping with the theme of what I'm really focusing on, which is collaboration. Brian co-wrote the script with me, and he did such a fucking cool idea, and it was all a happenstance. Obviously I came up with the idea, the story, and I wrote the script and I showed it to him, and he just had really great ideas. I told him, "Do you want to take a stab at the dialogue? I mean, I want the movie to more or less be the pace it is, but dialogue. Can and Brian's excellent at dialogue. So he went in there and he kind of like started writing some stuff, and it was glorious. Like he really nailed it. And any joke that you laugh at is probably a Brian joke, because he really knocked it out. And then collaborating while filming. Obviously, we shot our stuff separately. All the stuff with me was separate. All the stuff with Brian was separate. The only real times we were together was in the fight scene at the very beginning of the movie, and everything else was uh, us on two separate days. It was a very quick shoot. Also, it was only like 3 days. We had or 2 days really. It was the fight scene and Brian scenes, and then it was my scenes, and that was it. Everything else was post and editing and recording and stuff like that. Um, so that was really cool. And there we go. The movie ends with God, I love that. Always just knew I wanted to end a movie like that, almost like Austin Powers when Doctor Evil's base explodes. Anyway, guys, so we're done here. We're at the credits. I just want to say a few things before we wrap up. This movie really meant a lot to me. It was finally my successor to French Assassin. We're going to have a lot of other movies coming up and bonus features and whatnot on this channel, so please continue watching. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got for now. So anyway, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the future with more Robot Hen Entertainment content. I said that funny. Bye, guys.